I want to show you two different videos. One from a man, one from a woman, talking about friendship. And then we're going to unpack it. So let's roll the first one. This is Josh. He's 32 years of age. Check this out.
I'm 32 years old. I might not look it. The beard helps. And I have no friends, like literally zero friends. I had friends, and I do have friends that I'll talk to every once in a while, like on social media. I don't know if that really counts. But other than my wife, I literally have no friends. I had major imposter syndrome no matter what. And I think that's just a case of always feeling like the outsider, because they had all been friends for years, you know, and I came out of nowhere. So even though they're really accepting and seemed to like me and everything, you know, through the years, I still always felt like I shouldn't be there. I don't even know why. I don't know how to explain it. Even after high school, when I would hang out with people, you know, they would invite me to things, but even then, I don't know why, there was something in the back of my head that I was always thinking like it was almost out of pity or something. I wish I could explain that more, but...
This is so profoundly sad. Josh has been invited to things. People have hung out with him, invited him into existing friend groups, and no matter the invitation, how they treated him, he doesn't report here at all that they mistreated him. He always had this voice in the back of his head that said, you don't belong here. They pity you. They're only asking you because they feel bad for you. And that just is not true, Josh. I wish I could give Josh a big hug and say, hey, man, you are lovable. You have love to give. You can be a good friend. Just focus on being a good friend. But this is so profoundly sad. And again, I don't say this from 1 ounce of criticism, but he'll go post this video. This is a cry for help. That's what this is. And if that video resonates with you, can I just tell you, you don't have to be popular. You don't have to be cool. You don't have to be smart to build friendships. You just need to be friendly. It'll take care of itself. And you need friends. Now, that's a real sad take. Now I want you to listen to a completely different take. Watch this video from Kara, who's 30.
Reasons on why I still choose not to have any friends. And I know a lot of people think it's weird that I have not one friend. Like, I've dealt with having crappy friends my entire life. I've had such bad luck when it came to friends that I kind of just gave up with making friends. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna call out the friends that I had before, because that just wouldn't be right. You know, when you get older, I feel like you know, the older you get, the more you grow and the more you know about, you know, more about life. My experience with friends was constant arguing.
Okay, so couple of things. There's 3 distinct problems with friends or experiences with friends that Kara lays out. The first one is she had bad luck finding good friends. In other words, we don't get a whole lot of detail here, but she's saying, I just haven't had good experiences or healthy friend relationships. And I don't know why. It's frustrating. Feels like the people I were friends with weren't good friends. And I think the response to that needs to be, if I want good friends, I need to be a good friend. Now, some of you are going, well, wait a second. You can be a good friend, and maybe Kara thinks she was a good friend and somebody wasn't. Fine. It is possible that you can be a good friend to someone who doesn't reciprocate. However, we move on from them. But there are plenty of people in this world who, when you are friendly and you are a good friend to them, they will be a good friend to you. She then goes on to say, you know what? I've gotten to a point where I'm just more comfortable not having friends, just doing life in a solitary way. That's what she's saying she does. I have a hard time believing it because I believe she's got acquaintances. She doesn't present as someone who's just really, really lonely. We weren't meant for isolation, folks. But she's saying it's more comfortable to not have friends. Well, my response to that is, well, of course it's more comfortable. Being selfish is very convenient. It just is. Try being married and having children. It ain't convenient. But man, if it's just you, it's very convenient. I get it. It's more comfortable, but it's not helpful. It's not healthy. Then she says, you know what? I started making changes in my life. I started wanting to do these things. I started growing, if you will, or moving down a very purposeful path. And my friends criticized those choices and they didn't want to hang out with me. And she's going, well, that's another reason why I shouldn't have friends. No, that's actually normal and good in that as we are purposeful in life and move forward, whether it's in our finances, our faith, our relationships, we make personal, intentional decisions to live a certain way. Not everybody's going to want to go on that journey with you, and that's okay. They will fall off. So instead of no friends, that's her answer. It's like, well, that's just it. I'm not doing it anymore. Instead of no friends, Kara, it ought to be new friends. The answer isn't no friends. The answer is get you some new friends who are in alignment with you, share values, experiences, goals. That's a beautiful thing. We are made to run in packs, just like the wolves. Go find you some sister and brother wolves and howl.